Okay, so today I'm going to talk about the last part of the puzzle regarding all of this, and that is Drizzle. Drizzle is basically a bunch of libraries that you would use with, you can use it with React.js, you can use it, I believe, also with just JavaScript. So it makes writing, taking your smart contract and turning it into a DAPP much easier. And like I said, my plan is to show, create an example. There are some examples here. Basically, you can just do an npm install on that, and there's also a plugin for React. And so if you use React for your UI, very easy. This is the integration here, and you can see you just import it, and let's see, yeah, you import the plugin, and then you can just use it. Let's see where they're using it here. So you're creating a new Drizzle object, and this is where you would pass it to the provider, and that's, I believe, how it would be displayed. In React, of course, your components, essentially you're creating these tags. So React components, loading contract data, contract forms. So they give you different aspects here. Let's see what else we got. So options. So contracts, and you would pass them as the JSON that's created when you compile, you build a contract from Solidity. Now, that one interesting thing that's kind of cool is actually, I believe also your in contracts compile to JSON, and you can use it, from what I can tell. Let's see, React integration, reference. At some point here, it did say that, so your Web3, I did read something, and maybe it was on their GitHub. We can have a look at that. So this page goes through how it stays up to date with your data. So Drizzle tells Ethereum, keep me informed, and then the DAPP will say, I need this, and Drizzle says, okay. So it's passing the data between the Ethereum and the DAPP that you're writing. So this is kind of a cute way of showing you how this all works and what Drizzle's role is. Let's see. I didn't like that because it, for some reason, wanted a local thing. Let me see if I can get to the GitHub. I know there's a GitHub somewhere. Yeah. No, it's glitter, fork. Oh, it's to fork the quick start. So, yeah, here it is. Since Drizzle uses Web 3.1 and WebSocket, be sure your environment can support the development blockchain. You'll either need Ganache, which we've been looking at, Geth. Again, we've looked at Geth, and the parity. So that's your substrate blockchain. And let me see if I can get to the GitHub. React integration, blah, blah, blah. Well, let's go. I know how to get to it. Let's go to Truffle, and I believe it will point you to Git at some point. Let's do it this way. That's parody. Let's see if we got Truffle. There we go. So here's our Drizzle. And you can see it has a README here that goes over the state manager, React plugin, React components, how you can contribute. Again, if you want to learn something, and you have the time, it helps to contribute. UI test. So you can test your UI. Now the other thing is it supports React. It also supports Vue. I played with Vue very briefly. I'm much more familiar with React and just plain old JavaScript. So anyway, this is kind of a short one, but we'll definitely be presenting examples on Drizzle, because it is something that can make when you have your small contract, right? Now you want to turn it into something people can use. You're going to need that DAPP. You're going to need that UI, and the purpose of Drizzle is to make that easier, regardless of whether you're a regular JavaScript front end or you're a React.js. This provides tools and so on, libraries to make that a lot easier. So I think it'll be much more easy to understand once we get a full example going here. So that is definitely on the near-term agenda. Anyway, if this has been useful, please give a like, please subscribe, and ring the bell to get notified, and tell your friends, and I will speak to you next time.